sip and take it on. Coffee, coffee company, yeah, oh yeah, it's the coffee company. Whoa, it's the coffee company. Whoa, coffee,
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill that is the Coffee Company. It is Thursday, the 24th of July, and it is a rainy 21 degree. Oh, no, 20. It's gone down. The 20 degrees centigrade, and the feels like guy, because Daigle's here, so we've got to make sure we remind you of the feels like guy. The feels like guy, it's saying it's 18%, 18 degrees feels like. 18 degrees from, what is it in Toronto?
Okay, so right now it's 26 and feeling like 26, but today is going to be a whopping 34 degrees. By midday, we're in the 30s, so it's going to get hot. It's going to get hot today.
It's getting hot. It's getting hot. The air conditioning is on here, even though it's a cooler day, and it's really lovely and cool in here. But let's see who's going to join us today. Thank you to everyone for joining us. As usual, it's the usual Coffee Company 2 p.m. stream. There we go. We got Stuart727, YouTube member, and of course, European champion. Scott Colliver, European champion. Frosty Talks Football. Good to see you, European champion.
Big up, Paul.
Razzle Dazzle, Swifty, all European champions. Ian Ferguson's in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, Ian. YouTube member, European champion. Vindaloo. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. And of course, as we like to remind you, free time.
Back.
Oh no, I was going to say European champion. They're not one of those. Premier League second place runners up, peeps. Good to see you. Well done for you for 3 times. Second place awards. Ataracron Wembley won. Yes, indeed. But I don't know. We're not going to get Isaac with the money he wants. We're not going to get Isaac.
Let's just have a little bit of delirium, like the Champions League and Premier League, like the Rodrigo. Wait till we hear. I guarantee you one link. I guarantee you one person will start the rumour that Spurs are monitoring the situation.
Yeah, indeed. Alpesh Patel, good to see you, buddy. European champion Richard Bird.
I just have to say, Richard and I exchanged numbers, and Richard sent me a very heartwarming message, and it was it brought a tear to my eye. Big up to you, Richard. I hope you are good and well, buddy.
We have Mariana. Good to see her. Good to see her. It's Marianne, but I'm going to go with the Italian. Mariana. Good to see her. Hopefully you're well. Psycho teacher.
Stop there again very quickly. Psycho teacher, I don't know if you're about this evening, but I've decided tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern time, so 2 a.m. back home for you late boys and late ladies. Night owls will be the better way to say it. Yes. There will be a Tottenham on tour late night stream. So, Psycho, if you want to come on tonight and you're free, send me a WhatsApp. I do a little bit of spiel by myself to begin with. Then I'll bring you on with the greatest of pleasure, brother. And any other North American or time zone wise that want to join, just reach out to me.
Or someone that can't go to sleep.
Yeah.
And we got Craig O'Sullivan, the Guardian. Boom.
Mate, I want us to get Crystal Palace. You know Marteta, the Crystal Palace. Have you heard their song for him?
Yeah.
It's boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. There ain't no striker better than one Philippe Marteta. I have to have him. Can you imagine singing that? I think that is one of the best football songs. I think it's one of the best football songs. It goes right up there with Christian. How you can get Agadoo and the cheeky girl. It was a cheeky girl that sang boom, 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 wasn't it?
No, it was the Venga Boys.
Venga Boys. That's it. How you can get that, mate? We need to get Marteta. We need to get Marteta just for that song.
Indeed. Good to see her. Good to see her. Ryan G, runners up in the 1972 UEFA Cup final. Good to see her, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Get me on, Brian. Get me on. He's got.
If you're up, buddy, if you're up at that time, the watershed's gone, mate. If you want to make your debut, Swifty, on the late night Tottenham on Tour show, it'll be an honour, brother.
Does any club monitor better? Nobody does it better. It's the spy. It's the Levy who loved me. It's the Levy who loved me. And we got some news about Daniel Levy, which we're going to laugh about in a second. It's great news. It's great news.
Is that Arm of Will?
It's Arm of Will. It's Arm of.
I
We
can
have
tell.
Lukey boy.
I'm on Luke's show tonight at 9:30 UK time, 4:30 Canadian.
Big up.
Looking forward to it.
Big up, big up. Good to see you, Luke.
Big up,
Tweaky.
Tweaky.
Good to see our YouTube member, European champion. Isaac wants him. Colin Grossamano's done
There you go.
it. He's done it first.
There
He's
you
done
go.
it first.
Well, you know what? He's kind of done it. He spelled he used an X rather than a K. So
Exact.
it's not official. It's not official. It's clickbait.
Indeed. Here
Clickbait.
we go. Here we go. Daniel Levy has been given the freedom of the City of London. He has, according to the Standard Sport, Daniel Levy has been given the key to the city. Yes, and he's put an entry fee. It's a shame he doesn't give us the keys to the bloody Spurs transfer wallet so we can buy some players.
Mate, never have I wanted to play an Uno reverse where it meant Levy has to leave London rather than having the freedom of it. I've never understood. Well, I mean, I don't even. I just don't even know what to say.
He's acting Welsh. I like it. WSL Champions League winner. Big up to you.
I don't know what to say about it. It's absolutely. I mean, yes, he's done well to build that stadium off loans and whatever. Whatever you, the freedom of the City of London.
I don't think you really want freedom in the City of London these days.
That's got to be
9mm.
That's got to be one of the most. I mean,
big up to you, Frosty. Big up
right,
to you,
everyone,
Frosty.
give Frosty talks. But am I following? Let me see if I'm following you, buddy. And then if not, you're going to get a follow. Frosty, what was it called again? Frosty
Talks Football.
Frosty Talks Football. Let's have a look. I don't think I would have been subscribed. Let's have a look. Oh, it's Frosty Ghost. Right, I hadn't subscribed. I have now. You're up one more. And do you know
Freedom
what?
in the City of London. What in the Charles Dickens BS does that even mean? Correct, Ian. Correct.
Because I can and because I will. Frosty, everyone, he needs 3 subscribers. 3.
Yeah, there's the link
Get
in
to
the chat.
40.
There is the link.
Why get there before me? Oh, fuck me, he did.
Ryan has learned from the School of Cop.
In Australia. Big up, man. I hope you're good, buddy. I love when I get
well.
when I get to my DM. I don't check my Twitter's DMs a lot, but I do once a day. And whenever I see this man's, I always have a smile on my face.
And also, if you can put Simon's link in the chat as well, support all the little YouTubers.
We need to get
Support all
Simon on the
guys.
channel. We need to get Frosty on the channel. We need to get some new people on the. We'll sort that. We'll sort that. I think you've got there, Frosty. I think you should have 40 by now. Yeah, but Levy's got the. And there's Simon's.
Big up, Ryan.
There
Ryan is going through the ranks of being a moderator.
Ryan is.
He's going through the ranks.
It's Ben as well. It's Ben. Me and Ben. We're always trying to support.
It's
we're
my
always trying to
channel.
support- Yeah, we're on the at the moment we're on. But do you know what? I think in August, Ben, I was going to say to you, I think we need to go 3 times a week on Tottenham on tour. Whether I do a late night one on Wednesday or Thursday, whatever. But we're on that road
We can do anything we want. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers.
We can.
We're on the road. We're on the road.
But I just going to say one very quick thing about Morgan Gibbs-White. Just actually 2 things about it. He has gone to Portugal to be with his team. People, please. I don't know why Spurs fans as a whole are doing this. Yes, it's frustrating. Yes, it is annoying that he's gone there and we won him before the tour. Wissa was in Portugal with Brentford, and then there were developments. And guess what? he flew home and Brentford gave permission. He has gone where he's contractually obliged or obligated to go. Thankfully, most importantly, leads us all to believe that his wife is in a better place and condition, which is the most important thing. He's gone to where he's contractually obligated to go to. He's a 3-hour flight away. It's a 3-hour drive to Nottingham. It literally, not only that, he hasn't gone to Neptune. He hasn't signed a new contract. And as I keep saying to everyone, if David Ornstein hasn't said it, do not believe it. Don't believe unless it comes from Nottingham Forest, David Ornstein or Tottenham Hotspur. Do not believe it.
Even Fabrizio Romano.
Mate, I saw it. I saw the David Ornstein again tweeted about Isaac or Isaac, however you want to pronounce it. 10 minutes later, Fabrizio does exactly the same thing.
He's a tapping merchant. He's a tapping merchant.
Oh, mate, Fabrizio,
he's great. I love Fabrizio Romano, but Ornstein is the guy.
Yeah, the only thing I love with Romano now is here we go.
Yeah, it's a great.
That's like become the what's it called? Even though we had that with Gibbs White, and it will still get
like the buzzword bingo.
Yeah, it's like here we go is the most exciting thing, but it is just relentless, non-stop. Ornstein is the only, especially with this deal. Only listen to Ornstein if you want a stressful, a less stressful, relaxed, chilled persona. Don't listen to him.
It's Vindaloo's got a good question, and I like the question, even though he says he's on painkillers. It said, being a top 6 club, do you feel like you're falling behind? It might be difficult to catch up as others around you are strengthening. I think this season is a year where we're steadying the ship. We need to steady the ship from last year's really choppy waters. And people are saying that Spurs need to act like a big club. Maybe Spurs aren't acting like a big club because we're not necessarily. I think the top 4 and possibly the top 5, you could say every year, those are the big clubs. We've got the elite 2 clubs in the country, which are Liverpool and Man United, who wherever they are in the world, wherever they are in the table, always get signings because of their name, the prestige of playing for them. Then you've got the big clubs under them, like the Man Cities, the Chelseas, the Arsenals. And then you just got a whole lot of people below them, like the Newcastles, the Tottenhams. It's when people saying we need to act like maybe we're not that big a club, but business-wise, we are gargantuan. Business-wise, we are the biggest club in the Premier League as a business. The NFL, the concerts, the Formula One, the shops, the marketing. We are elite at that. Football-wise, we're terrible. When we don't do what a big club does, because maybe we're not that big a club. I'm sorry that Tottenham fans are digging me out saying, oh, you're drunk, you're this, you don't know what you're talking about.
He's only had one.
Maybe I should have one. Spurs need to act like where they are at the moment, which is a club that needs to rebuild because we finished 17th last year. We need to rebuild and get ourselves back in the top 10. And then need to go from the top 10 to the top 5. And then we've got to compete for the top 4. And then hopefully, if we've competed in the top 4 for a long time, we can compete for the top 1. That, for me, that's just the way it is. What do you think about this, Aki?
Hey, listen, first of all, we are a big club. We are a big club. Worldwide.
We don't act like one. We never have.
We are a big, but worldwide, we are a big club. There is no getting away from it. Our history and everything. Right now in the Premier League, like I've said for about 2 years now, maybe even 3, it's the big 5+1. That's what it is. Because like Vindaloo said, the big 5 are doing what the big 5 do. The big 5 are strengthening, even though they were miles ahead of us. They continue to strengthen, and do what's best for the football club. We simply don't. It is the big 5+1, and until there's significant change at this football club, it will always be that. We were so far behind last season. Now, there is 38 days of the window left, if I'm right. I think it is 38 days, yeah. And these 30 days need to be pretty much spectacular for us to be there. It needs to be like all of a sudden, bang, here you go, bang, like the deals and outgoings. We certainly have got a lot of work to do, and I've said it, and I'm going to stick to my word all window. Right now, I'm not losing my mind. I'm going to stay calm. I'm going to stay relaxed because investment is there. I believe whatever.
Let's have this conversation, Akim, because if you say Spurs are a big club, I will happily concede the point. That means because the way I see it is, I think people, like, for example, people say there's like 1 million world-class players. There's not. There's one world-class player who's the best of the best. So for me, there's only one world-class striker in the league, and that's Erling Haaland. The guy behind that is Alexander Isak. Like, we can't say there's 1 million big clubs. There's the elite, and then there's the big, and then there's just a whole lot of people that are trying to be big, but not there. I will say commercially, we are enormous. We are an enormous football club commercially because the shirt sales, the Formula One, the NFL.
Tottenham Hotspur, Ben, are a huge football club. They are.
They should be, but we don't act like it.
We are. We are. In the grand scheme of things in world football, our recent lack of success, apart from obviously been hindered. But Tottenham Hotspur are a very, very big club. There is no getting away from the history, the things we've done first, everything that goes on. We are a big club. We just do not act like one.
It's because for me, I think the big clubs win things regularly. So if Arsenal, this is me going to start slaughtering Arsenal. If Arsenal don't win a trophy within the next 5 years, they are going to start looking like they're not a big club anymore. They've got to start winning. Otherwise, they're not a big club anymore. The serious big clubs win trophies. Newcastle, people say how big a club Newcastle is. Before this year, they hadn't won a trophy since 1955.
Newcastle, obviously, I've been to. I love Newcastle, the city. I love Newcastle, the football club.
Newcastle's fantastic.
They are, but when I'm talking big clubs, I'm talking about worldwide reach. I'm talking about what they've done in history. That's different from a football club and a football. No. As a football club, Tottenham Hotspur are a massive football club. End of. Currently, in today's football, is there football to be considered like we're a big club? No. But there is no doubt Tottenham Hotspur Football Club is a huge football club. There's no, I mean, mate, even up, and I hate to say it down the road, that lot, they are a humongous football club.
They're a big club, but they're not gargantuan. They're too gargantuan. I would say there are 7 gargantuan clubs worldwide, which are Real Madrid, Barcelona, AC Milan, Liverpool, Man United, Bayern Munich, and there's probably one more that I've forgotten. Inter Milan are one. Those are the gargantuans. I did say Barcelona. They're gargantuan. They are giants. And then under you got big clubs, and then you got the medium, then you got the small, and people move up and down. You can be a small club and be successful. Big businesses can be unsuccessful. That's the way I'm looking at things.
Okay, that's the way you look at it. Also, I just want to bring up a comment. Just got to bring up one comment very quickly because I saw Paul Langley's comment yesterday. Yeah. Where is it? I just had it up. Paul Langley, and he was like, "I'm going to subscribe to Tottenham on Tour." He said it on We Are Tottenham TV yesterday. If my song for my day of positivity for Morgan Gibbs White was a good one. And today's song was Don't Stop Believing. So, Paul, I hope it was up to par and you've now subscribed. Day 9 will be, mate, I'm spending like 40 minutes a day finding song gifts and just storing them in my drafts ready. Because I tried doing it the day of and it just took me ages. So I spent 40 minutes a day getting those ready.
So we got Drew Lala is in the audience. Dave Ray Boulders. No, you're not elite. You've never won a Champions League. You're not elite. Sorry, you're not elite. Love you, Vinders. You're not elite until you've won a Champions League. You're not elite until you've won a Champions League. You got to win that. It's an interesting one. No, no. Paris Saint-Germain are not an elite football club. Not for a while.
But you just said they got to win a Champions League.
They've just won the Champions League, but they're not an elite club like a Liverpool, a Barcelona. There are levels. There are levels. Chelsea, you can say are elite because they've won everything.
Yeah, but you just said Arsenal aren't elite because they haven't won a Champions League. But
PSG are getting there, but they're still not on the level of Barcelona.
Of course, mate. No one. Barcelona and Real Madrid. You're opening Pandora's box here.
That is true. I would concede that. But I'm talking like a business owner. I'm talking like myself.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're talking football here, not business.
Not yet. Man City are nowhere near the level of a Liverpool or a Man United. They're nowhere near. Man United and Liverpool won 20 league titles. Because AC Milan have won 7 Champions Leagues.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me just address, because he's going in all to the Spurs. I just need to address this troll. My God, he is at Forest.
He's everywhere.
Like Wissa was at Portugal. Just because he's at a training ground, let's have this conversation September the 1st when the transfer window closes. And I guarantee, I will guarantee once Morgan Gibb White becomes a Spurs player, Tommy Kay will just simply vanish, never to be seen. It's hysterical. It's hysterical. This is what he does. He goes into every Spurs chat. He thinks because Morgan Gibbs White is now at a training ground in Portugal.
Remember, Harry Kane went on pre-season tour of Australia.
Morgan Gibbs White went on every single pre-season game and tour with Wolves before he joined Notts Forest. Every single one.
But when was the last time AC Milan won a Scudetto? It was 3 years ago, right? 4 years ago. So,
brother, what am I paying you? This is. I don't even know. I said we'll have a bet. I said we will have a bet, but there was no money put on it. I don't even know who this guy is. Where would I put money on? And as anyone knows, I put stupid bets on, like tattoos or food bets, not financial. What an utter wally! I'm just going to ignore him now. Every day when he comes in, I'll give him a bit of attention. I hope to see you, Tommy, when Morgan Gibbs White is holding a Spurs shirt. I very much look forward to it.
I want to know what everyone thinks of this conversation, because I think it's a really good conversation. I am probably thinking about it, and I'll happily concede that I'm wrong. I will happily say that I'm wrong. What does everyone else think about? What's everyone else's framework? Because, for example, my framework for world class means you're the best in your position in the world, or at least the best in the top 3. The top 3 of any position should be considered world class, but the top 1 is the elite.
Brian Clough. It's in the top 1, wasn't
it? Maybe. Forest not getting anywhere. I think.
Exactly.
Yeah, indeed. Big clubs are clubs that
go.
Elite clubs denotes recent success for me. Big clubs are clubs that have consolidated themselves as historically significant. Interesting.
That's a great way of looking at it.
Is world class. I think. Who's the best in Palmer's position? We have to talk about this. I certainly think he's a world class talent.
He'll get there.
Palmer will get there, most certainly. I think Saka is almost world class, but I just think there are a few right wingers that are better than him.
Yeah.
Musiala is quality. Musiala is quality.
He is.
You're just changing the goalpost now, Vindy boy. You're just changing.
He's just brought in a brand new category, elite and super elite.
Yeah, Salah is the world class
Yeah.
right winger. He's the one. He's the best. Like, for me, the best striker in the world is Erling Haaland. Like, it's either him or Harry Kane. Let's face it. It's either him, and we can have that argument. As a footballer, Harry Kane is miles above Erling Haaland as a footballer. But as a goal scorer, it's very close, isn't it?
Yep.
It's very, very close. What about super duper elite? Yes.
Mate,
At the
quality.
end of the day, best in the world is an opinion. E.g. Ronaldo and Messi, both are elite. Messi's the best ever. I don't know why we're still having this No, Kane is a miles better footballer than Lewandowski. But Lewandowski is an elite finisher. He is an elite finisher. At this moment, I think Barca, Real, Liverpool, and PSG are world-class teams just because every player wants to play for them. I like that. Still, I like that. World-class is a word that is... Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I don't want to make every single player world-class. Lewandowski is quality.
Completely.
Who's the best striker in the world for you, Aki?
Oh, mate. I love, honestly, I love Isaac. I absolutely love him. I absolutely love the striker he is.
But is he better than Harry Kane?
No, Harry Kane is the best striker in the world. But I'm talking Premier League. Put this way, if we got offered right now, Isaac or Haaland, right now, and he'd come to Spurs, both of them, I'll take it, Isaac. I fucking love.
That's a question, isn't it?
I love.
That's a
Isaac.
hell of a question.
Because I think Isaac offers more than just goals. Haaland
maybe, yeah.
is just Haaland is just goals.
He's a freak when it comes to goals.
I would take Isaac if Spurs could sign either one of them, Isaac or Haaland, and they would definitely come. Obviously, this is
Everyone
dream
in
talk.
the chat. Everyone in the chat. Who would you rather have, Isaac or Erling Haaland?
I would take Isaac every time.
Question: what will be a good season for you, and what are you expecting from Frank? Good season for me is finishing in the top 7 and going to the quarterfinals of most of the cups. We need to steady the ship. We have to steady the ship. If we can get into the semis or the final of one of the tournaments, the FA Cup, hopefully, I'd love us to win the FA Cup. Every single year I ask for an FA Cup. I'm just like you, Brian. I want to win the FA Cup.
Oh, big time. Big time. There's nothing. Obviously, there's other... Obviously, let's be serious. The Champions League, we don't...
There's no chance.
There's no chance. There's no chance. I love the FA Cup, and I still, like I said, I can't believe it's 35 years, or will be 35 years this season, that we haven't won it or even been to a final. So I would absolutely love the FA Cup. I would absolutely love the FA Cup, and I can see my brother Wayne Holland in the building. I've said top 8. I've said top 8 so far. I'll change it when the window closes, but I think 7th. I think 7th is doable with Frank. I think 7th is doable.
I think it is with his team. Paul Langley's put a super sticker in. Thank you so much, Paul. I can't see what it is, but thank you so much, buddy, for the £2 super sticker. If you do wish to support a small business in the coffee company, you can either become a member, you can put in a super chat, and if you are based in the UK and Ireland, you can buy some coffee on our website at www.thecoffeecompany.co.uk. We have been changing our website. Hopefully it looks a lot better and a lot easier. I've been doing my absolute nutting trying to make it look the part. So hopefully people like the look of it. And we got Michael Hellman with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, buddy. Spurs need to get a 6 and a left back to calm us the F down while this Morgan Wibbs-White situation plays out. Great show, lads. Cheers, Michael. Cheers, buddy. Hopefully you're well. I totally agree. I would go and I would get Palhinha and I would get in.
Oh, you've joined the Palhinha race now.
I would happily have him. He's not for me personally, but if we get Palhinha in, I would be very happy. I'd prefer Wharton. But Palhinha will give that experience into the midfield and allow us to really do that. We can talk about this in a bit. Let's see what people think. Let's start this comment, Aki. start this comment, and then we'll go what people think about Isaac and Haaland.
West side.
Isaac, Haaland. Isaac is better on the ball. Oh, that's a good question as well. That is a good question. Isaac. Haaland is the cherry on top. Isaac, Haaland.
Well, it's close. I think
we'll get top 7.
Yeah.
What's wrong with top 7?
Yeah.
I don't know, buddy. I really don't know.
Who knows which Spurs,
more injury prone. He's better on the eye, but Haaland is guaranteed. Absolutely, he's a freak.
I think Isaac does get the odd injury, but I think, and again, I'm talking to be best suited for Spurs and the way we play as well. And I think honestly, I would have Isaac in my team all the time.
I think Man United are past us, I think, when it comes to the FA Cups.
Yep.
I'm not sure. Not sure. Big up, Paul Stewart, my man. The wall of Paul. We've got the shrine of Paul. Big up, Paul. That's my man. Paul Stewart, if he ever sees or comes to this coffee shop, he's going to be scared how many pictures I've got of him.
Scared or you think, my God, my number one fan?
I'm 100% number one fan. 100%. We need a striker as well. But left back and a centre midfielder.
Morgan Gibbs White. There we go.
Thank you.
I'm joking now. We can say let's go get another. That's the extra bit of wages he wanted per week.
Indeed. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you so much for the £5 super chat. It really helps us out a lot. Big up, Vinders. And I will take the extra £5. £5 is £5. Haaland.
He's going to be thrown out of Woolwich when he gets there.
He will be, except he lives in the north, I believe. Who's his best striker? You went by numbers. Ooh, I don't know. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No, it's a TK or
let's go for it. Looks like some will go after the tour. Who is the left winger you think and would want us to buy? I'm going to say Mitoma from Brighton. That's a player I'd love to see at Spurs. Mitoma's a great little footballer, really good on the ball, loves to float about. I think he'd be a superb signing for Spurs. I really like Mitoma, and I think he'd be really.
I have to say, before we do this, I got sent this by my good man Seattle Spurs John, who obviously came on the last late night show, and going to LA makes a lot of sense for Heung-min Son. Because
makes amazing sense.
Mate, he sent me this. He was like, the city has the largest South Korean diaspora anywhere in the world. Los Angeles with 148,000 Korean Americans. Yeah, and if you include the broader LA metropolitan area, that number rises to 326,000. So he'll feel very at home. There'll be a big support for it. Well, wherever he goes, there'll be a huge support for him.
Wherever he goes, there'll be people queuing up to watch him.
Exactly, and he'll be with Hugo. But listen, if we have to say a left, you've said Matoma, mate. Let's just say I would hope. Either we go back to Eze, which I doubt. There was talks about Liao, and we can afford him, but whether he'll come. Mitoma with Brighton, they'll just put a stupid fee on him.
Yeah, they will.
And
how old is Mitoma, by the way? 26, 27.
Mitoma is. Let's have a look how old. Why can't I find his date of birth? He's 28. He's 28.
Might be a bit old for our structure, but I'd love to have Mitoma. I like Mitoma. Mitoma's great. And we got the next question. Who will score more goals? Ekitike or Gyökeres? Ooh. I'm going to say Ekitike this year, because of Liverpool's strike force. I am going to say the same, but it's not for the same reason. It's just because I can't bring myself to say the other player's name, because I think, honestly... He's got better players around him.
But this guy's a machine. He's a machine. I think Gyökeres is going to do very, very, very...
it's more than likely going to be Gyökeres, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's more than likely going to be Gyökeres. But Ekitike is going to surprise a few people. He's going to surprise a few people. Sod off, Inders. You will finally get in there. You'll get in somewhere. Sod off, Inders.
Mate, listen, Angus, Angus, I just go, wait, let me just pull up Angus on this. Angus, you can't go round just on everything saying you ain't getting him. When I first heard we were linked with him, I was like, what a stupid thing to do, and say he'll be on monster wages at AC Milan. He's on 132,000 euros a week. So, wages won't be a problem. Would it be a monster bid? Maybe. But if there is investment that comes in, trying to go for him is not out of the question. I'm not saying it will definitely happen. I'm not saying it will happen. But all the barriers that were there, i.e. wages, which is the normal problem with Tottenham Hotspur, that's not going to be a problem. So you cannot just say to every single Spurs player, you're not going to get him. G Giant, I've got, do you know what? I don't follow baseball a lot. I went to one game and I found it absolutely boring, but they are on an absolutely phenomenal run somehow. But they'll probably do what all Toronto sport teams do and choke at the vital time. But it's fun while it lasts.
Barca didn't go for him. They ended up going for Rashford because of the money involved. Barca couldn't afford him.
There you go. And Scott Emsey said it.
Yeah. I like Leao as a player. I think he's one of those ones. If he has the right manager, I think he can be massive. But again, he does have these little problems, and he's not really taking it to that next level, which you thought he would have done. Maybe it's because AC Milan haven't been brilliant. Remember, AC Milan are the team that had Emerson Royale, for God's sake. They're not a brilliant team at the moment. Enormous football club, but Inter are better than them. I think Napoli are better than them at the moment. Napoli have just won the league, of course. There's some AC Milan should be up there, but it's there's an indicative of AC Milan when they've just had to sell Emerson Royale to Flamengo.
Mate, that guy's getting all over the place.
He is. Nick is crying and buying a Flamengo shirt at this exact moment. No. He did win the Italian Super Cup, though. So big up to Emerson Royale. Like when the next asteroid hits pick up. If we get Morgan Gibbs-White, Leao, and a 6, it will be a very good window. We're not getting Leao. No, Emerson Royale is going to Brazil. He's going to Brazil to play for Flamengo.
That's another thing. That's another thing. Fabrizio gave the here we go to Besiktas.
Yeah.
Just
getting
saying.
me wrong.
Just saying.
Yeah. If he wants to play Champions League football and live in London and wants to earn a couple of quid, head on down. Garnacho is one I think we will end up with as a replacement for Son. His numbers are good. His numbers are really, really good, Garnacho. He screams of a manager, a player that needs a manager who's going to love him. That's what I think Garnacho needs, and I don't think that Amorim's going to be that guy for him. I think he might do well at Spurs because of if he stays, you got his potential international captain there, because I think Romero will be the person they put the captain's band on when Messi retires. So if Romero stays and Garnacho joins, I think he's got a bigger brother to look after him and to make him feel a bit loved. And
Garnacho would be a deal where it either falls into place and it's an absolute snip, or it will be an absolutely ridiculous wrong move and we'll end up paying for it.
He's very inconsistent. Very inconsistent. Loan with an option, I think. Garnacho is going to be out the door. He's going to go. He's got a bit of quality about him. I will say a bit of quality.
No, listen, I will say when he came on, and I was surprised. Yeah, that's a good point as well, Crossamano. I did say when he came on when we were at the Yard, I was like, I was actually surprised they left him that long because it was such a game that needed someone to grab the ball by the horns.
He's got a bit of spark, doesn't he?
He does, but it's like they said, it's inconsistent. It's inconsistent, but he is direct. He does get down the line. Listen, I would rather others, but like I said, this window I'm kind of relaxed. Put it this way: if someone said, "Would you rather Garnacho or no left winger?" If Sonny goes, then I'm obviously going to say Garnacho. But I will say with 38 or 39 days, I can't remember which one it is. I am looking more and more likely to be back in September if change for Tottenham do anything.
But I would say, I'm just going to be honest here, guys. You give me the option between Garnacho and Matisse Tell and Odegaard, I'm taking Garnacho every single day of the week. He is far better than those two at the moment. He's a far more developed footballer. But all he needs is a bit of coaching. He needs a bit of someone to support him. And I think he could be a very, very good footballer. He's got something about him. He does have something about him. It's just, it is true. Good to see a side dancer. Him and Kudus on either side. It would be interesting. It's a bit unpredictable. Yeah, he does. He does think he's Ronaldo. He might be able to get a tune out of him. Indeed, I agree. Gesand is good. Don't want Garnacho anywhere near us, but if he comes in, I'll back him because of the Frank factor. Good to see a Jason Bell. Good to see him. I'm not sure.
Well, Garnacho.
Homegrown.
Let's have a look.
Is he better than Brian Hill? Good question. That's a question I want to hear. Where is it?
Is he better than Brian Hill?
Let's have a look.
Yes.
Yes, he does qualify as a homegrown player for Man U.
Who finishes higher, Arsenal or Man City? Manchester City.
Mm-hmm.
Manchester City.
Yeah.
Sorry, Angus. I'm saying my truth.
Yeah.
Ademola Lookman is going to Inter Milan. He's going to do well at Inter Milan. He's going to do well at Inter Milan.
He's a dude.
I don't know. He must be on a pittance of a wage.
He's not. 1 second, I'll tell you what he's on. 1 sec. Brian Hill, during his time at Spurs, Brian Hill contract weekly wage.
And
Brian Hill.
Honestly, Vindaloo, I think City have made some really good signings. And remember, they're going to have Rodri for a full season, and he's going to be. Rodri takes City up at least a couple of places. Rodri is world class. He is elite as a centre midfielder.
Where is he?
He is elite. We might do. You might need to add the emotional damage for maybe.
Brian Hill is having a real tough time of it whilst at Spurs, earning £40,000 a week.
It's not that bad, is it?
40 grand a week.
He's earning a BMW a week.
Let me get a deep dive. 1 second. Let's go a bit further into this. How much?
That's not bad. I think they've got in some good players. Aït-Nouri's a good player from Wolves. Rodri makes them so much better defensively. Ruben Diaz will be fit this year as well.
So put it this way. Brian Hill earns a base... All right, let me just put this into pounds. Brian Hill, during his time at Tottenham... Let's have a look. Paste into GBP. Brian Hill is earning £1,127,000 per year. And I think he's played about 15, 16 games for Tottenham. And he's earning £1 million a year and going on loan to Spain and being £1 million a year.
Bad, is it? It's not bad, is it? Rodri is one of the greatest he is. Who's better than Rodri? Who would you say? I think in history, for me, the best defensive midfielder of all time is Busquets. For me, Busquets is the best of all time. Then you got Makalele, N'Golo Conte was excellent. There's some good ones. Roy Keane,
Patrick Vieira.
Patrick Vieira's more box to box though. Roy Keane, actually, they're both more box to box, aren't they? They're not necessarily number 6. It's chat.
Oh.
What do you think?
Well, what a shock! Alex said Vieira. What a shock!
Vieira.
What a shock!
Sing that song. We're not going to sing that song. Well,
what's the first line?
Brian Hill's better. Is it better? Yes.
They're one of the same. They are the same people.
They are the same person. Rodri is great, but he's not. Sergio Busquets is poor. Busquets was ridiculous. He was Michael Carrick and a few other players put in one player. He was exceptional. He did everything, but he was much better as a box to box. Gessan, Kalim, I don't know these players. I don't know these. Conte was a defensive midfielder.
He was fantastic. Mate, he was fantastic.
What's that thing? 70% of the world was covered in water, and the rest of it's covered by N'Golo Conte.
Yeah,
he was absolutely exceptional. He was exceptional footballer.
He was outstanding. I mean,
that season at Leicester when they won the league, he was untouchable. He could have played on his own in midfield, and he was.
Well, no, do you know what? He was brilliant, but I have to say, and it's a shame he went to Chelsea and he fucked up his career in doing so. His partnership with Danny Drinkwater was sublime.
Did he ruin his career at Chelsea?
Yeah, he hardly played. He went from playing regularly.
He won the league for them under Conte, though.
Yeah, but he hardly got. Listen, I don't even know if he played enough games.
He had loads of injuries, though. He did have a few injuries.
He was
so good.
He was fantastic.
So that Leicester season, him and Drinkwater were exceptional.
Yeah. Well, the whole team was. Let's be honest. The whole bloody team was.
Pirlo, I wouldn't call him necessarily a number 6. I would say he's a deep line playmaker, but he's not a defensive midfielder. It's a weird one. Pirlo was sublime.
Pirlo was magnificent.
He was sublime. These lot are number 6s. These are number 6s. Loved those players. Marquisio was great.
So was what's his name? Liverpool Mascherano.
Mascherano was good. Mascherano was good.
Tommy Huddleston. I absolutely loved him. I think he was excellent. I think he's wildly underrated. I think he is wildly underrated. Was Tommy?
Nedved was very underrated as well.
What a player!
Nedved and Tom Huddleston in the same sentence.
Mate, let's do it. Let's have that conversation. Mate, Tommy Huddleston's passing range, like I said, was probably the best I've seen. Obviously, I missed Huddle, but I caught the tail end. Tommy Huddleston passing the football. Jesus Christ, his range, it was just exceptional. Exceptional.
Arturo Vidal was quality.
Yeah.
He was quality. He was. Yaya Toure was a beast.
Oh, mate, you know what? One of my favourite players to play in the Premier League. On his day, he was just unstoppable. Unstoppable. Yaya. Loved him.
The daisy cutter. Remember the daisy cutter against Arsenal? Gareth Barry was quality as well.
Was a very, very good player.
Very underrated.
Very underrated. Great goals for us. Some great goals. I even remember the game against Bolton on the Champions League with Harry Redknapp when we had to beat Bolton and he shot outside the area, literally right in the top court, like right in, just unbelievable. Again, injuries, but he was a unit as well.
Kimmich was bloody. Kimmich is still amazing. De Rossi's a good defensive midfielder, proper gladiator. Gilberto Silva is very underrated. He was a very good player. Tony Kroos. Can't say Tony Kroos, legend.
Outstanding.
Gattuso, bit of a lunatic. Bit of a lunatic.
Bit.
Bit of a lunatic. A Delta rat. What a player he could have been.
Mate, although he was on TalkSport this week saying he wished he'd joined the filth rather than us. Bastard.
Yeah, but he could have been brilliant. Abu Diaby was another underrated player, but again, you're right. Injuries. He does love Spurs, doesn't he? Mido?
What do you think I said?
I thought you said something else.
I remember this, but what a lunatic this man was. I loved watching him play. What a lunatic.
Simeon.
Yeah.
Noradine Naibet.
Mate, Noradine Naibet was good for us. That kind of experience we needed. Oh, wait a minute. There's one.
Timothy Atuba. Timothy. No, Scott Brown was not underrated, mate. Sorry, mate. No,
What's he?
we had Hossam Ghali.
Yeah, he got his teeth.
Someone's just said that.
Yeah, someone said Hossam Ghali. He wasn't great. Pedro Mendes. Big up Pedro Mendes. Sandro. Edgar Davids. What a player he was.
Incredible. Mate, he was one of the most exciting. I was living in Israel when that actually came. My dad called me. And when we signed him, I was absolutely jumping for joy. He was incredible.
What a legend this guy was as well. Rocky Roca. What a player he was.
Mate, he was a magician. He was a magician.
Sandro, Stefan Freund, shoot!
Yep.
Big up Freund. The first ever Spurs player I met, Stefan Freund.
Was he?
First ever Spurs player I met.
There you go.
I love Stefan Freund. I love that man. If you don't get Morgan Gibbs-White, who would you rather have instead, or would you rather go for a different position? If we can't get Morgan Gibbs-White, all that money we've got should go towards trying to hijack Eze, and we should just pay through the nose for him. I'm give him 200 grand a week, pay 70 million over the release fee, and just hijack it. Just to say, if we can't have MGW, you're not having Eze.
Yeah, I'm literally listening. I've been Delou. I'm not going to answer this question because I'm not going to have to panic because MGW will be a Spurs player. James. How dare you? Don't be late for when I'm with you. Don't be late for when I'm with you on Luke's channel later on today.
Indeed, Moussa Dembele was quality. My name is
Nicola Berti. Come back when I'm 30. I played for a team in Milan.
Inter.
When I walk down the street, all the people I meet say, "Hey, gorgeous. What's your name?" One of the best songs. One of the best songs. Big up,
Gary.
Big up, Gary.
Mate.
Who is the best slag off song of all time?
I don't know.
I mean, Adam Johnson. Anyone else?
No, let's not talk about him.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about him. No, let's not talk about him.
With absolute, not nuggets, the exact opposite of nuggets.
Yeah, let's not talk about him.
Angus.
Quality player. Quality player.
He was, but my God, he's not in the elite level of the people we were talking about.
No, he's not. Very good footballer. Very good footballer.
Very, very upsetting with the injuries he got that plagued his career because he was exceptional. But he weren't in the
very good footballer.
Weren't in the level.
We have the worst
player. If we sign Conor Gallagher, we're gonna have to hide from Ryan.
No. Do you know what Gary just did? He responded to one of my tweets today and was saying, "If you're like this because he's joking about," and he said, "You're being calm and everything because it's MGW and you really want the player. If it was Gallagher, you're probably going mad." And I said, "No, not this window. Not this window." Listen, like I said last year, there's just something about me that I don't like Conor Gallagher. Did I think last season, if we did get him, that it would be an absolute... One sec. If he had come, was he the exact type of player that we needed last season? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
If he came, I personally am not a fan of the player. But if he comes to Spurs, he comes to Spurs. But I'm not a fan of him, but he can win me over. But if he came, he could be a very good player for us. But I would rather Morgan Gibbs-White over Conor Gallagher.
Statistically, Conor Gallagher was in the top 4, I think top 2 or 3 players in the league every single year for every single attribute. He's a quality player. I just didn't want to.
I loved him. You know what? I loved him at Palace. I loved it. I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was fantastic at Palace. But just the Chelsea, I don't know. Maybe it's just me with the Chelsea links that are stopping me. But if he came to Spurs,
we weren't going to buy Chelsea's captain directly from Chelsea. No. Maybe now it's a possibility. Maybe now it's a possibility. Seedorf, what a quality player he was. Gravesen.
Thomas Gravesen, yeah.
Yeah. Awesome stuff, Adrian. Awesome stuff. No, I think I think Morgan Gibbs-White is better going forward than Conor Gallagher. He plays in the middle. Kerman, Gallagher and Morgan. Gallagher is much more of an all-action midfielder. He gets involved with everything. The defensive side, he grabs the ball and drives the ball forward. He presses from the front. He's all action. I think Morgan Gibbs-White is more of that traditional number 10/number 8 we need. They're both excellent at what they do. And if we got Conor Gallagher this year, I wouldn't be mad. I think he'll do well at Spurs. But also, if we get Conor Gallagher, it probably means Romero's going because it would have to be a swap deal.
Could you see Jack Grealish?
I can see Jack Grealish in Spurs shirt this year, but only on loan. On loan. I think Jack Grealish could be a very good Spurs player. Everything about Jack Grealish screams old school Tottenham player.
Yep.
But the problem is, imagine how good the parties would be between Jack Grealish and James Maddison. Those parties are going to be amazing.
Yep.
But yeah, indeed, we need some England players in the team. In the window, the gap. I don't know.
But that sodding song, Agadoo, in my brain.
Just a loan. Loan with an option to buy, I would say, for Jack Grealish. And City would have to hunk up a load of those wages because his wages are crazy. His wages are crazy. What is it? He's on 300k a week, Jack Grealish? Too much.
Let me just dive into my Google search for wages. Jack Grealish.
320 grand a week, right?
I'm just going to check. Weekly wage at Man City. He is on 300 grand a week. Yeah, but probably bonus related and appearance fee and everything.
Can you imagine being given a role?
He has.
Gary, you weren't here when we asked it for Spurs, and we just played absolute daydream land now. If you had the choice right now and either one would come to Tottenham, it's not, and we are delusional, we're not saying it's going to happen. Gary, if you had the choice right here, right now to suit Tottenham, if they could land right now, Isaac or Haaland, who would you go for?
But saying that, you say that Isaac might be a better fit, but who used to be Thomas Frank's number 9 at Brentford? Ivan Toney.
Yeah, I don't know.
Haaland is more in the reign of an Ivan Toney than he is of an Ollie Watkins, but he did used to play Watkins and Toney up front together sometimes.
Yeah.
Indeed, if they're not streaming. But
see, Gary's a good man. I just think he's an exceptional talent, just not for banging in goals, just his contribution off the ball, his trickery, he's got everything.
I think Isaac wanted to go to, I think a bigger club will come in for Isaac, and I don't know who it will be. I think it will be a big club in Europe that comes in. He's not going to Arsenal now because they've just signed Gyökeres, and I don't think they will fork out another 90 million, or 90 to 100 million for a striker, plus pay him 200 grand a week. So there's Arsenal off the table. Man City have already got Erling Haaland, so I don't think they will get him. They've just signed Ekitike. They just signed Ekitike. I don't think they'll sign both of them. So either he's going to be going to Saudi, which he could go to Saudi.
Yeah, I don't think he will. I don't think Isaac will go to Saudi. I just can't. He'll be wanted by Europe's elite. He'll be wanted by Europe's elite for sure.
Maybe he could go to Barcelona next year. But
if he went to Barcelona, Marcus Rashford would be fuming.
They are broke, indeed.
If they had both, if Liverpool get Isaac and Esthetike and have Salah, all I will say, Spurs fans, don't go to Anfield this year.
Yeah,
don't go to Anfield.
I don't think Isak's going to Liverpool. I don't think.
Mate, listen, don't put anything out of Liverpool's reach right now. Don't put anything.
Got the money.
Yep.
But if they have a front three, if Ekitike, Isak, and Salah, forget the Champions League, forget the Premier League, they're winning the quad. They're winning the quad easily.
I would say as well, actually, when we were talking about wingers earlier, if Diaz did become, not that I'm saying he'd come to Tottenham, I'm not saying that, but I would love to see Diaz in a Spurs shirt.
Diaz would be our best player.
I'd love to see Diaz in it. Not that I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think in a million years it'd happen. But when we're talking about a winger, if we go out and get one, if we needed one, and if Sonny is off, I'd love to see Diaz in a Spurs shirt. Love it.
Ben is an exceptional talent. Brian is over 30, so he's past his best. I'm over 30 technically as well, Barbaric. I'm over 30 now.
Oh, Colin's just come up with a great scenario.
I would love that. I would love that.
Not happening, but it would. Listen, it comes to times like this where we just need to dream. Yeah, I think so, mate. And have you seen Nunes has shaved his hair? He's not got the ponytail anymore. Yeah, he's short-haired now. And when I first saw it, when he scored a goal, I
thought he's gone full Coffin Daigle, which is
no. He's still got. He hasn't had a skinhead, but he's cropped. He's got. And when he scored against Preston, I was like, that's not Nunes. And then they homed in on it. I was like, oh yeah, it is. It is. Oh yeah, Simon, Chelsea. I mean, if Chelsea went for Isaac, I honestly think.
If Chelsea got Isaac, they're going for the league this year.
Oh mate, I've just seen Gary. But listen, I've been tagged. I've been tagged a lot of times about my boy Alfie and Millwall.
Oh no!
Yeah, there's genuine interest from them, and they're a permanent deal. I really hope there's a buyback clause if he goes there. I want him to have a Championship loan. I really want him to have a loan and come back and then assess it. If he goes, I just hope we put a buyback clause in, because it's going to be a huge mistake, and he'll tear it up at Millwall.
It's weird where Isaac could be possibly going. It's a very interesting situation. It's a very interesting situation with that one. I'm surprised he wants to, because Newcastle are in the Champions League this year, right? They finished 5th. They are in the Champions League, right?
Newcastle in the Champions League.
Why would you leave? Why would you leave? You're playing Champions League football.
Well, you got to remember, maybe this season is the one where
it's not like he's going to struggle to get into the Sweden national team. He is the number 1 striker for Sweden. Him and Gyökeres are going to be up front together. All right, there's no doubt about it.
Gary, that's a good. I don't know if it was a dream or a nightmare, but we signed Nunes. What would people do? No, what would people? Do you know what? I don't know if it is just a Liverpool and a confidence thing, and if he went to another club, he would do well. We've seen it with strikers that are bad.
That's a player I'd love to have. I'd love Gordon on the left wing at Spurs. I think it would be excellent.
Yeah,
I think Gordon is a very good player.
I was about to say, I think I going back to Nunes, I don't know if he goes to another club and he absolutely bangs it in.
Maybe.
I like Diego Forlan when he went to Atletico Madrid, or other players that don't do it. Mate, if we're to sell him to an NFL team, mate, you know I want him coming to the Saints. But you know what? Nunes, I think he's going to do well at his next club. Would it be a dream for him at Spurs or a nightmare? What's the in between? Is there an in between?
He wasn't great at United, was he? He really wasn't great. He scored a few goals.
It was great elsewhere. I don't know with Nunes. I just think his next move, he could come back to what he was. But would I want Spurs to be the test? I don't know.
It was really weird, wasn't it? Cavani was really good at PSG, but then Neymar came in and sort of took his thunder. I don't know. I don't know why Cavani dropped off so much. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Harvey Barnes is good. Harvey Barnes would be a good fit for Spurs.
Yeah, Harvey Barnes. When we were think it was 2-3 years ago when I was on We Are Tottenham TV. I was saying I'd love him at Spurs. He's a very, very, and he's so rapid. He's so rapid. But again, like Ryan just said, injuries are a big thing with him. A big thing.
Indeed, Napoli. I do like Harvey Barnes as a player. But on that note, guys, we have gone past our hour, so we are going to end the show there. We're going to look to see if there is anyone. Is there anyone live?
We Are Tottenham TV, who I'm about to join because they've asked me to go on and talk about Levy getting the freedom of the city.
Let me set up a redirect for We Are Tottenham TV. Here we go. If you haven't already and you're new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe to the Kauffie Company and make sure you add a make sure you put a like button on the page. But we are going to be redirecting to the mothership known as We Are Tottenham TV, with Brian jumping on there as well. Thank you so much for watching today's show. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Take it away, Aki.
Just remember, we will be live at 9 p.m. Toronto time tonight, which is 2 a.m. UK time. Thomas, Frank. Thomas, Frank. And as always, Levy out.
And as always, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And hit your summer. What the cough is brewing. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Ciao for now.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I dream of